Life has a strange way of teaching lessons. The more we try to control everything, outcomes, timing, how people respond, the more frustrated and exhausted we become. We plan, we push, we force, thinking that if we just try harder, things will fall into place. But what if I told you the opposite is true? That the moment you stop forcing, stop grasping, and start trusting, everything begins to flow effortlessly. It's not about giving up. It's about understanding where your power truly lies. The Stoics mastered this centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote about accepting what comes naturally. Instead of wasting energy fighting reality, the real battle is within, training the mind to focus on what can be shaped and let go of the rest. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. The mindset shift that transforms your success, relationships, the peace of mind. If you constantly feel stressed, like no matter what you do, things just won't go your way, there's a reason. You might be holding on too tightly. This isn't just another self-improvement talk. This is about something deeper. How to move through life with confidence, calm, certainty, without anxiety or frustration. And trust me, if you stick with this until the end, you'll walk away seeing life completely differently. Before we dive in, a quick favor. If you appreciate what we're doing here, hit that subscribe button. Takes less than a second, but helps bring this to more people who need it. Now, let's get into it. We spend so much of our lives obsessing over results, waiting for that job offer, hoping that relationship works out, stressing over whether our efforts will pay off. We tell ourselves, if I just work harder, push more, I can force things to go my way. But what happens? The more we cling to a specific outcome, the more anxious we become. The process stops being fulfilling. Our happiness depends on something we can't fully control. And that's where we trap ourselves. The Stoics understood this well. Epictetus said, "Do not seek for things to happen as you wish them to. Rather wish that what happens, happens as it should, and you will be happy." In other words, instead of tying your happiness to results, focus on the process. Focus on what you can control. Your actions, your discipline, your mindset, and let go of everything else. Think about an artist painting a masterpiece. If they obsess over every brushstroke, worrying how others will judge their work, they never reach creative flow. But when they detach from the final result and immerse themselves in the act of painting, something incredible happens. The work becomes effortless, and ironically, that's when they create their best art. This applies to everything. It's work, relationships, personal growth. Ever seen someone try too hard to impress? Their energy feels needy, desperate, forced, and it pushes people away. But when someone is confident, at ease with themselves, not attached to a specific outcome, they naturally attract others. Why? Because they're not controlled by fear. So how do you start letting go of control? One, recognize what is and isn't within your power. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. Wasting energy on the uncontrollable, frustration. 2, practice acceptance. Life won't always go as planned, but sometimes detours lead to better destinations. Druids build trust, not just in life, but in yourself. Trust that you can handle whatever comes, even if it's not what you expected. Ever noticed how some people seem to attract success, attract happiness, attract opportunity effortlessly? It's not luck. It's not a secret advantage. It's their mindset. The way they think, move, see the world creates a reality where abundance flows naturally. Meanwhile, those who focus on lack struggle endlessly, no matter how hard they work. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." True abundance isn't about hoarding money, collecting achievements, endlessly chasing more. It's about realizing you already have what you need to live a fulfilled life. When you stop operating from scarcity, when you stop believing you never have enough, you make room for more to come. Imagine 2 people walking into the same room. One person would be still, focuses on what they lack, feels behind, compares themselves, believes success is out of reach. Their energy is heavy, their words filled with doubt. They unknowingly repel opportunities. Turn person 2 walks in believing they have enough, engages confidently, builds connections naturally, and walks away with new possibilities. The only difference, one lived in scarcity, the other in abundance. And this isn't just about money. It applies to relationships, happiness, time. If you believe there's never enough, not enough love, not enough time, not enough good people, your mind will always seek proof of that belief. But if you shift your focus, you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. The kindness in others, the possibility in each moment, the blessings that already exist. Psychologist William James said, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. What you focus on grows." Think about a musician. If they believe the industry is too competitive, they'll never make it. Every rejection becomes proof of their fears. They play it safe, take no risks, and miss out on opportunities. Now imagine another musician. They see rejection as redirection. They take more risks, build more connections. Eventually they break through, not because they were luckier, but because they embodied abundance instead of fear. So how do you shift into an abundance mindset? Then start with gratitude. Focus on what's already here, not what's missing. When you appreciate what you have, you attract more. 2, act as if you already have enough. Move with confidence. Trust that opportunities are everywhere. 3, release attachment. What's meant for you will come. Not through force, but through alignment. Ever caught yourself obsessing over a goal? Pushing harder and harder, only to feel like you're running in circles? We're taught that success is about effort, about never stopping, never letting go. But here's what most people don't realize. There's a difference between desperate action, forcing things from a place of fear, aligned action, moving with clarity and confidence. And sometimes the real key to progress is knowing when to act and when to step back. Seneca said, "Effort and patience will achieve more than force and anxiety." Real success isn't about grinding endlessly. It's about taking the right steps, staying open to opportunity, and trusting that what's meant for you will come. That is the power of detachment.